Hey there, it's Megan from Your Money Style, and welcome back. I am so glad you're here with me today. Okay, let's have a little bit of real talk. Have you ever gotten a bonus, felt that rush of excitement, and then 3 months later you looked at your bank account and thought, wait a second, where did all of that money go? Maybe it went towards some bills, maybe a few Target runs, maybe you treated yourself to some things, paid for some holiday gifts, and somehow it just evaporated. And you are left thinking, I worked all year for that bonus and I have nothing to show for it. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. According to some recent data, the average year end bonus is around $2,500. That's basically one extra paycheck. And for most people, it disappears without a trace. But here's the thing, your bonus does not have to vanish. With just a little bit of strategy, and I'm talking less than 30 minutes of planning, your bonus can move your financial life forward in a meaningful way. So, today, I'm walking you through exactly what to do with your year end bonus so it works for you and helps you reach your goals and leaves room for joy. No guilt, no all or nothing rules, just smart money that aligns with your life. So, let's jump in. Before we get into strategy, I want to normalize something that I think a lot of us feel but don't talk about. Most people don't have a plan for their bonus. And when you don't have a plan, everyday life creates that plan for you. Bills need to get paid, you need groceries, the holidays are expensive, your friends want to go out, and before you know it, the money just is absorbed into regular everyday spending. Now, this is not failure, just what happens when we don't assign our money a job before it arrives. Let me tell you a quick story. In my first job out of college, I received a surprise bonus about $500 for a project that I'd worked on. I was so excited. I remember thinking, this is amazing, free money. But you know what? I have absolutely no idea where all of that money went. I didn't have a plan. I probably spent it on random things that did not bring me any lasting value or joy. It just got absorbed into my spending and it kind of just disappeared. So, what I want you to do right now is pause for a second and think back. How did you use your last year end bonus? Did you have a plan for it? Or did it kind of just vanish into almost thin air? No judgment. It's really just awareness for you. Because when we're aware of the pattern, we can change it. And here's the good news, whether or not you've had a plan for your bonuses in the past, you are about to have one right now. I'm going to show you exactly how to be strategic with your bonus so you can maximize its impact and actually remember where it went. Okay, so let's talk about the very first step into making your bonus work for you. It's knowing what you're actually going to receive. Here's where most people get a little bit tripped up on. The number your boss tells you or the number you see in that email, that's not the number that's actually going to hit your bank account. Unfortunately, taxes are going to take a bite out of it. And if you have an automatic 401k contributions, those also might apply to your bonus too. You might want to check with your company's payroll department. You have state withholdings, federal withholdings, all of that comes out before you see a penny. So before you start making plans, you need to calculate your real take home amount. I call this your real bonus number. And here's how to figure it out. And this is super simple. Okay, start with the gross bonus amount. Then subtract any 401k contributions if they apply. Then estimate your tax withholding. Bonuses are usually taxed around 22% at the federal rate, plus whatever your state rate is. And what's left after all of that? That, my friends, is your real bonus number. That's what you are working with. For example, if your gross bonus is $5,000 and you contribute 6% to your 401k, that's $300 going to retirement. You're left with $4,700. Then taxes probably take out about 27%, roughly, so say $1,269. And you take home about $3,431. That's the number you're planning with. And trust me, knowing this number ahead of time makes everything so much easier and less overwhelming. So, if you already know your bonus amount, pause for a moment right now and do a quick calculation. Even a rough estimate is helpful. So, what's your real bonus number? Okay. Now that we know what we're working with, let's get into the 5 smartest ways to use your bonus. These aren't random, they're based on what actually moves your financial life forward. Okay, number 1, pay off high interest debt. First, you need to get rid of that high interest debt. I'm talking about anything with an interest rate above 7%, which is usually credit cards, personal loans, maybe some auto loans that are a little bit older. Here's why this matters so much. If you have a credit card charging you 22% interest, every dollar you put toward that balance is essentially earning you a guaranteed return of 22%. That's better than any investment that you could make right now. Paying down high interest debt gives you a double win. You clear that balance faster and you save a ton of money in interest charges. We're talking hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on your balance. Okay, so I want you to pause and ask yourself, do you have any debt right now with an interest rate above 7%? If yes, that's your highest impact move with your bonus. And if you need some help creating a debt payoff plan, I have a free Crush Your Debt tracker linked in the show notes for you. It walks you through exactly how to tackle your debt strategically. Okay, number 2, boost your savings goals. The second smart move is to put your bonus towards savings goals. And I'm talking about meaningful goals. Things like your emergency fund, a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or a major purchase that you have been planning for. Your bonus can be a huge accelerator here. Instead of saving $200 a month and feeling like your goal is forever away, your bonus can cut months or even years off of your timeline. Let me tell you a quick story. When I knew I wanted to buy my first home, I became really intentional with my bonuses. One year, I put my entire bonus straight into my house savings fund. That one move got me so much closer to my down payment and goal. And it made home ownership feel actually achievable instead of some distant dream. And then a few years later, when I was getting married, I did the same thing. I earmarked most of my bonus towards my wedding fund because I definitely did not want to go into debt for our wedding. Getting that bonus a few months before the wedding was perfect timing. So I want you to think about your own life right now. What's the one savings goal that would change things for you if you made serious progress on it? That's where your bonus can make a real difference. And if you want help planning out your savings goal, I have a free Save with Intention tracker in the show notes that makes this whole process very clear and easy. Okay, number 3 to do with your bonus, accelerate your investments. This third smart move is to use your bonus to supercharge your investments. This is where your bonus becomes a gift to your future self. Think about it. If you invest even a portion of your bonus today in a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, or a health savings account, or a traditional brokerage account, that money has years or decades to grow through compound interest. Your future self is going to thank you big time. Here's what I did when I wasn't saving for something intentional like a house or a wedding. I would put most of my annual bonus straight into my IRA or my taxable brokerage account. It was such an easy way to boost my investment accounts without feeling like I was squeezing from my regular paycheck. And here's the thing, you don't have to invest your entire bonus to make an impact. Even 20%, 30% of your bonus invested today will compound over time and become so much more than the amount that you put in. So think about it. If you could invest even 10 to 20% of your bonus today, how would that support your future self? If you're not sure where to start with investing, I have a free Investing Made Simple guide in the show notes that walks you through everything step by step. Okay, number 4 with your bonus, replace something that's on its last leg. Okay, number 4 is one people do not often think about, but it is so practical. Use your bonus to proactively replace or repair something that you know is about to break. I'm sure you have something in mind. We all have something like this in our lives. The dishwasher that's making those weird noises, or the laptop that is hanging on by a thread, the car that might need new tires, or the HVAC system that's been acting up a little bit. Getting ahead of these replacements instead of waiting for an emergency breakdown is a very smart move. You then can shop around for the best deal. You can research rebates or energy efficient upgrades, and you avoid the panic and stress of something breaking at the worst, most possible moment. So, if you know of something that's on its last leg, consider using a portion of your bonus to take care of it now. Save yourself a potential headache later. Okay. Number 5 to do with your bonus. Treat yourself, and you should. This is not optional. This is a must. You always restrict yourself and never spend money on things that bring you joy. Personal finance starts to kind of feel like a punishment. And that's when people burn out and swing the completely other direction, binge spending and derailing all of their progress. Treating yourself serves two purposes. It's a reward for your hard work, and it's motivation to keep making smart money moves. The key is to do it intentionally and guilt free, knowing you've already taken care of your financial priorities. And let me tell you, I love being able to use bonus money for something fun. One of my favorite things to do is use part of my bonus for a vacation. There's something so satisfying about being able to book a trip, go somewhere relaxing or exciting, and come back completely recharged. I've done this many times and it never gets old. So, whether it is a weekend away that you've been eyeing for months, a spa day, a concert tickets, or upgrading something you use every single day, budget for part of this as your bonus plan and enjoy it without an ounce of guilt. Okay, so now that you know the 5 smart ways to use your bonus, you might be thinking, how do I actually split this up? How much goes where? This is where I want to give you 2 simple formulas. Use whichever one fits your situation right now. These formulas will remove any indecisiveness. The first, if you have high interest debt, here is your formula. Put 80% towards paying off that debt and 20% to treat yourself. Debt first, joy second. That higher interest debt is costing you money every single day. So prioritizing it makes the biggest impact. But that 20% for yourself, that keeps you motivated and prevents burnout. The second one is if you don't have any high interest debt, here is your formula: 50% towards savings, goals, 30% towards investments, and 20% to treat yourself. This mix gives you security, future growth, and fun all at once. It's balanced, sustainable, and it moves your financial life forward in multiple directions. So, which formula fits your life right now? Just pick one. Trust me, clarity is everything. I want to make this even more real with a few quick examples of what these formulas might look like in action. Example number one, you get a $3,000 bonus after taxes and you have credit card debt. You would put $2,400 towards your credit card, $600 towards a weekend getaway you've been wanting to take. Your debt gets crushed, you get to recharge. It's a win-win. Example number two, you get a $5,000 bonus and have no high interest debt. You'd put $2,500 into your emergency fund, $1,500 into your IRA, and $1,000 towards a new laptop, plus a nice dinner out. You're building security, investing in your future, and enjoying the present. Example number three, you get a $2,000 bonus and have student loans at 5%, which is below that 7% threshold. You'd put $1,000 into your emergency fund, $600 towards an extra student loan payment, and $400 on maybe some new running shoes and concert tickets. It's balanced, intentional, and joyful. So see, this is really all about intention, not perfection. You don't have to get it exactly right. You just need to have a plan. Your year-end bonus is more than just money. It's momentum. It's an opportunity to get closer to the version of yourself you're building towards. Whether that means getting out of debt faster, building up your emergency fund, investing in your future, or finally taking that trip you've been dreaming about, your bonus can do all of that for you. You just have to tell it what to do. So before we wrap up, I want you to pause and ask yourself one last question. What is the one thing you want your bonus to do for you this year? Just one. Let that be your anchor as you create your plan. You worked hard for this bonus. You deserve to use it in a way that's intentional, aligned, and supportive of your goals today, tomorrow, and years from now. And if you want help planning it all out, I've linked all of our free resources in the show notes: the Crush Your Debt Tracker, the Save with Intention Tracker, and the Investing Made Simple Guide. They make this process a whole lot easier and, in my opinion, a little bit fun. Thanks for watching today. It means the world that you spent a little bit of time with me today learning how to actually use your bonus this year. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and tell a friend about it. Bye.